What's up, guys? So I know this is a really weird way to start this video. I mean, I'm literally in like a baggy sweatshirt and just rolled out of bed, as you can obviously tell. But when I did film my makeup collection video, I forgot to film an intro, and I mean, I was gonna try to get this up without needing one. I was just gonna jump right into it, but I feel like I really just want to say something, and that is this video is by no means bragging, absolutely at all. I'm not trying to show off like everything that's in these drawers. It's not like that at all. I just personally really like watching these types of videos on YouTube. I find them super relaxing, honestly, and I don't know, I just really enjoy them. And I was like, hey, I also have a lot of makeup. I have accumulated a lot in the past 3 to 4 years, whether it be purchasing my own, which 90% of it is purchased with my own money, but I do get some sent to me in PR, and I also do get a lot from work, so my collection has definitely grown. So yeah, I do have a lot, and again, I just really like these videos. I know I'm not the only one. I know a lot of you like these as well, so I figured I'd film one for you, but I did want to just get that out there. This is not bragging. If you do take offense to these videos, if you think that I'm bragging and trying to show off, don't watch it, click off. That's all I can really say, because that's definitely not the case. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. This video is going to be really long as it is, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Okay, so this first drawer here is brows. I'm not going to go through and get into detail about like every single container that I own, just because that would make this video 10 times longer, and majority of them are from the Container Store or TJ Maxx anyway, so yeah. This little area here is all of my Anastasia brow products. All of our brow pomades, our brow powder duos, we have a couple of those. We also have the Anastasia stencils right over here. And then here we have all of our brow definers, Brow Wiz, we have the eyeshadow primer and color corrector, we have the Perfect Brow Pencil, and then over here we just have all of our gels. So we have our clear brow gels, we have this tinted brow gel, and we have the dip brow gels as well. We have a couple of those. So everything that is in this little container here is all of like my brow products from other brands. Since Anastasia is clearly the majority of what I own, I just keep the rest in this little section. So we have a Lancome brow pencil, we have the Urban Decay brow blade, we have a few of the Benefit Precisely My brow pencils, Kabrow, also a couple randoms like some drugstore ones. We have a Wet n Wild one, we have ColourPop, this one is really good, I think it's only $5. And then in this container, it is the rest of my like brow gels, my brow serums, clear brow gels. So we have this e.l.f. one, which is kind of old, so I think I'm going to get rid of her. This is by PS. They sell this brand in Primark. This one is really, really good. It's a tinted brow gel. We have this Grande Lash. This is an enhancing serum. And then we just have a couple of like highlighting products, some random stencils, things like that. And then in this little area where there's like a little gap, I just keep my small brow palettes. So right here we have the Iconic London brow cushion. We have this random Ellen Tracy palette, which is pretty nice, and then just a little NYX one back there. So yeah, that is my brow drawer. And in this second drawer here, this is all of my eye products, such as like liners, mascaras, all that. And this little guy here, of course, it's just the Anastasia, their new liner. I just thought this little package they brought in was cute, so I keep it right there. Right here is all of my black liners, whether it is pencils, whether it's a liquid liner. They all live right here. These two right here are two of my favorite liners ever. This is the Beauty Bakery Lollipop liner, and then we have the Better Than Sex liner. We just have a couple other, it's mostly drugstore, so we have a Rimmel London, we have some Wet n Wild, some L'Oreal, we have a Revlon one, we have some Marc Jacobs, some e.l.f. ones, and then yeah, we also have the Anastasia. This is the dark side liner. This is really nice as well. Right here in this little section, we just have all of our colored liquid liners. So we have some Urban Decay. I have a lot of the NYX Vivid liners. These ones are really, really good. We have some more NYX. We have some Absolute New York liners. These ones are nice. And then over here, these are my glitter liners. Most of them are from NYX as well, but I will say, besides this one is Ulta Beauty. All of these are NYX glitter liners, and I actually really don't like these. I'm not a fan. For some reason, every single one, whether it's a metallic one like this or a glitter one, they all burn my eyes, and I don't know why, but obviously nobody wants that. So if you are looking for a good glitter liner, maybe try a different brand. Over here, I just have all of my pot liners. So this is the Anastasia Jet Black one. We have this Morphe one in the shade Brownish. And then we have this Maybelline Black Gel Liner as well. All of these are my colored liners. So we have a mixture of brands. We have some Morphe in there. We have some Pixi Beauty. We have some NYX, some Pop Beauty, a bunch of different kinds. So that is where all of my colored pencil liners live. And then in the back, again, since these don't come out all the way, it's hard to dig back there, but this little section is where I keep all my mini and travel size mascaras, because I do have a lot of those, especially like from receiving gratis at work. They give you a lot of smaller sizes. So, and then back here is where I keep all of my full size mascaras. So we have the NARS Climax. We have, again, this is just the Grande Lash. This is the serum. We have the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. These ones right here are some of my favorite mascaras in the whole world. These are the Lancome Definicils. And then we just have a lot of drugstores. So we have Wet n Wild back there. We have some Rimmel London, you know, all that jazz. So in this third drawer here, this is one of my favorite drawers because it has all of my glitters, some single shadows, pigments, all that good stuff. Right here, of course, we have the new Anastasia pigments that they came out with their summer collection. I just liked the packaging that they sent the PR in, so I kept these here to keep them organized. On the side, I just have a couple other random pigments. This is a NYX one. We have Sugar Pill, and then all of these ones are Bella Pierre. So yeah, all of these right here are all pigments. Of course, these two are all glitter related things. So I have all of my loose glitters right here. Over here, I keep some other ones that are too big to fit over here. We have a couple glitters from the brand Lit Cosmetics. I really enjoy their glitters as well. We have a couple more. This one is actually a random, what is in here? Yeah, oh, these are some just stars that I got at the craft store. They didn't come in a container, so I put them in this little empty moisturizer jar from Tarte. And then we also have this Lit Cosmetics. This is a glitter glue. We have some Lemon Head right here. So this can go on the face, body, hair, whatever you want. Same goes for this big glitter I have right here by the brand Bright. This is a hair, face, and body glitter. So all that kind of lives right here. In this little container, we have all of my liquid eyeshadows. So we have some Stila, some Revlon, some more Stila. This is the Too Faced Peel Off Glitter Liner. This is really, really good. Some more Revlon, Smith & Colt, and we have a Smashbox one as well. I mean, look at the packaging on this one. Are you kidding me? This is beautiful. And then right beside that, this container has all of my eyeshadow primers. So we have Sigma, we have the Anastasia one, Kat Von D, the Urban Decay Shadow Primer, some NYX, and there's also a Milani one down there as well. And then in the back, I'm not going to pull it out because it's kind of shoved back there, but we have all of my single shadows. I keep them in the back because I tend to use palettes a lot more than I use single shadows, so those ones I don't really reach for as much. But we do have a couple of the ColourPop shadows. We have the Super Shock shadows. I also have some matte ones. I also have some Kylie shadows back there as well. And then I still have these single shadows that I haven't taken out of the packaging again because I don't tend to reach for single shadows as much. But we have a Juvia's Place one, and then we also have ColourPop. So I keep those right over here. And so yeah, that's everything that's in this drawer. In this drawer right here, I keep all of my lashes, all of my contact lenses, everything like that lives in here. So we have some New Bounce, some Russian black lashes, some Serengetis. You can use code Sarah10 at checkout to receive money off your order. We have some Amy June lashes. You can also use code SarahXMUA for money off your order on Amy June lashes. We have some velour lashes, some cocoa lashes, the Creme Shop. Back here I just have like all of these ones are just, I don't even know the brand. I picked up like a pack of 20 of different styles of lashes when I went to IMATS, but they didn't say a brand on them, so those ones just kind of live back there. Not sure what they are. Over here, we have all of my contact lenses. Again, guys, we have some more codes over here, some codes for your contacts. So most of my contacts are from the brand TTDI, and you can use code Glam by Sarah for money off any of your contacts from that brand. They have some really fun ones, like most of my cosplay contacts are from that brand, so all of these ones down here, let me move these because these are a different brand. All of these are TTDI lashes, and then these two are from the brand Topsface, so you can use code Sarah with 3 H's for money off your order on these. These ones are also really good, and they give them to you in these cute little holders that look like little kitties. And then I just have all of my like contact solution. These are all more little jars of contact solution, and then over here I just kind of throw my like lashes that don't have a box for some reason, all my single lashes, and then I also have a glue sitting underneath there as well. So yeah, so this next drawer is kind of like that one drawer, you know how everybody has their junk drawer where they just kind of throw things and it looks like a mess, but you somehow know where everything is? That is this drawer, so don't judge when you see it. It's definitely a lot. This is what I would call my craft drawer. It does look like unorganized, like things are just thrown everywhere, but I can actually find everything I need really fast. I know where everything is put, and there is a method to my madness. Over here, I just have all of my paints that I use. We have a couple different brands. We have Global Colors, we have Wolf Face and Body Paint. Over in this little section, I just throw some of my gems that I use. We have some like pearls down there. I get most of these type of things at Michael's. These are like super inexpensive. And then over here, I just have like my bottles of fake blood, like my Halloween type stuff. So we have fake blood. We have this Kryolan. This is a gelatin skin, so whenever you need to create like an effects look, this is really, really good for that. Also, my Ben Nye liquid latex. I literally have gone through bottles of these. All of that kind of lives in there. Back here, like this random zipper, and all of these things are just random, I don't want to say like props, but I guess props for some of my looks. Like we have some googly eyes, we have these little butterfly type things, we have some horns, you know, anything that you would find yourself needing kind of stays back here. Literally the most random stuff. I have like these random like pen needles that I got in Halloween, and I use these for a look. We have birthday candles, an ornament, like it cannot get more random than this, but these are things that I've actually used, and I keep them in here in case I might need them again for something. Over here in these little compartments, I just keep my spirit gum remover. Very important because spirit gum does not come off of anything, so if you're going to use some, you need this. Shoved in this little compartment, I actually have my bald cap. I folded it up to keep in there because I find that it doesn't really fit anywhere else. We have these glue sticks, and then this is kind of where it gets random. This is more of just like gems. We have like these little flowers that I used in a look. We have more of these like strip gems right here. We have some like tattoos and random little things that I cut up for a random look. We have a feather boa, don't ask me why. I have this little flower crown that I got from Pixie Beauty, and I literally don't know where else to put it besides right here. We have this little packet of tattoos that Anastasia sent over. Some more flowers. We have some gems down here, and there's also like some ribbon and random stuff back there, but so for this next drawer, this is where I keep all of my face palettes, whether it be blush palette, contour, highlight, all that goes in here. So on this side is where I actually keep all of my blush palettes, my contour, all of that. So this is a blush palette from the brand PS. We have this ColourPop palette. BH Cosmetics. We have the Anastasia contour palette. There's the Morphe contour palette down there. This concealer palette. We have more Morphe. We have It Cosmetics, and then another random brand. Again, I don't know where it's from, but I got this big thing at TJ Maxx. And then this side is where I keep all of my highlighting palettes. So back here I have all of my Jeffree Star. So we have the Northern Lights palette. We have that one. We have the 24 karat palette. This Brain Freeze palette that came out with his summer collection. This is also so beautiful. We also have the Bretman Rock and Morphe palette back there. And then over in the front, I keep all of my Anastasia. So we have the Moonchild palette. We have the Dream palette, the Sugar Glow kit, the Nicole Guerrero collab. This is a PS highlighting palette. And we have this BH Cosmetics Blushing in Bali palette right here as well. This one is actually really, really nice too. So these last three drawers that I'm going to show you have all of my eyeshadow palettes in them. So down here, I have these really nice organizers that hold all of my Anastasia palettes right here that I am obsessed with this little collection going on. Actually, I wouldn't say little. This is quite a lot. We have this Jackie Aina collab. We have the Alyssa Edwards, Riviera, the original Norvina palette. We have Soft Glam. We have two of the Prism palettes, Subculture, and then of course the OG Modern Renaissance palette. And then in the back, I just had a couple extra slots. So back there, I keep my Laura Lee Cat's Pajamas palette, and then we have three of the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection eyeshadow palettes, and I'm missing one, so I definitely need to grab that. Then on the side here, this is where I keep all of my smaller palettes. So we have the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. This is so small and cute. We have the Huda Beauty, one of their neon palettes. This is a little palette that I customized years ago. It's been so long. This was my first Anastasia purchase, so it just has 4 random single shadows that I picked out, I think, at Ulta, and I put them together in this cute little mini palette. Over here, we have the NYX Ultimate palette. We have the colorful rainbow one. We have the Ultimate, this is the Ash version. This one is really nice as well. And then we have the Maybelline Lemonade Craze. Back here, we have a Sigma Warm Neutrals palette. We have a Too Faced Neutral Matte. We have a Creme Shop palette. This was a ColourPop palette that I customized like 3 years ago. And these palettes, not palettes, these shadows are really, really nice. So you can go on their website and pick any shadows you want and throw them into this cute little palette. Moving down here, we have our medium-sized palettes, I would say. So all along here, I just keep my more like skinny and long palettes because they all just fit nicely when they're lined up. So we have this Kylie Take Me on Vacation palette. We have the Chocolate Bar palette. We have the Kim and Mario collab. We have some Lorac. We have this Too Faced glitter palette. The Naked Heat palette. Kat Von D Shade and Light. We have the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. And then back here is just a Rude Cosmetics glitter palette. Over here, as I've said before, Huda has some of my favorite shadows in the whole world. So we have her new Nudes palette. We have the Desert Dusk palette. This is a Rude Cosmetics palette. This is another really, really good rainbow / neon palette. Over here, I have some of my Kylie. This was, I think, her first Christmas collection that she came out with. This was the eyeshadow palette that was inside. It's the Holiday, yeah, the Holiday 2016 palette. And then this was her I Want It All palette that she came out with on Valentine's Day, I want to say 2 to 3 years ago. And then we have some Juvia's Place palettes. We have the Zulu. I don't know why I have 2 of these, but the Saharan by Juvia's. We have the Violet Voss palette. I have the Mean Girls Burn Book palette down here. We have some Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes and the Charlotte in Bloom down there as well, one of my favorites. And then going into the last drawer, this is where I keep my bigger palettes that don't really fit anywhere else. Up front here, we have all of our Jeffree Star palettes. So we have the Blue Blood palette. This is probably top 5, one of my favorite palettes of all time. Her sister palette, Blood Sugar, of course. We have the Jawbreaker palette, the Thirsty palette. We have his Alien palette, and this one is actually really nice as well. The packaging on this is literally unreal. I mean, it's so cool. Then down here we have some of these Anastasia palettes that they made and they sent out to me. This is the more colorful version, and then we have all of our nudes and neutrals, and then this one is for me to collect all of the ones that I don't own yet so I can throw them in here. And then in the back, I'm not going to pull them all out because they're kind of like piled and stacked over there, but we have the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner, we have Take Me Back to Brazil, we have this Sephora Pro editorial palette. This one is really, really nice. All of our Morphe palettes, and at the bottom we just have our Jaclyn Hill and the James X Morphe collab. Moving on to the second stack of Alex drawers over here, I'm just going to start at the bottom since we're already here. This is where I keep all of my Anastasia lippies. So in this little compartment here, this is where I keep all of my glosses. I'm obsessed with these. Super random, but these smell so, so good. And then over here, I just keep my Anastasia lip palette, and it comes with this little mixing tray right here to mix all of your shades on. These two compartments are where I keep my liquid lips. So on this side, I keep all of my berry tones, all of my deeper tones, my purples, my dark pinks, all of that. And then over here is where I keep my, actually this goes here. And then over here, this is where I keep all of my more wearable nudes that I wear all the time. And then in the back, I'm going to try to pull this thing out because I don't think you can see it since the drawers don't come out all the way, but back here is where I keep all of my Anastasia bullet lips. So it's kind of hard to find the color that I need because, of course, they're kind of shoved in the back and all of the cases look the same, so I kind of have to take them all out when I'm looking for something specific. So I'm looking for a better way to store these, but for now, this is all that I have. And then these ones right here, all of these mini white ones, these came out in their summer collection. Moving on to this drawer right above it, this is more lips. I'm just going to tell you the next one is lips too. I literally am a hoarder when it comes to lip products, and I definitely need to clean out my collection a little bit, but for now, this is what we're working with. All of these up here are my glosses, my lip tints, my lip oils, all of that. This is a Lime Crime Diamond Crushers, one of their Diamond Crushers. These are so pretty. So they're a lip topper, kind of like the Jouer ones, but look at that. That is stunning. Then we have some of the Jeffree Star. We have a NARS Orgasm lip oil, another Jeffree Star. We have a few of these lip glossy Kapari glosses. Jaclyn Hill talked about these in a video, so I had to try them, and they're definitely very, very good. They're super hydrating and very glossy on the lips. We have a couple of the OG lip smackers. Don't judge me, these are still really good. And who doesn't love these old school lip smackers? We have some Kylie, some NYX, some Marc Jacobs. We have this ColourPop So Juicy gloss. These are some of the best glosses ever. And then just a couple randoms down there. We have this Too Faced lip injections and some MAC down there as well. So these are all liquid lipsticks, and I have them kind of divided the way I have my Anastasia ones divided. So this side is all of my nudes and my more wearable shades, and then these are, again, the deeper tones, the reds, the berries, all of that. So we do have a lot of the Kylie ones. We have Morphe. We have some Too Faced, Kat Von D. We have some ColourPop, some of the NYX Lingerie. And then over here, we just have some of the Too Faced Melted. This is another one of my favorite red lipsticks ever. This is Morphe Hot Shot. We have some of the Lime Crime liquid lipsticks. We have some more Kylie down there. We have this NYX Lip Suede. We have some mini Kylie lipsticks. We have a ColourPop Lil Lippy. We have the Balm, just a mixture of a bunch of different lippies over here. And then again, I'm going to try to take this out because I don't think you can see what's in the back. Over here, we just have all of our chapsticks because I'm definitely a hoarder of chapsticks. This is actually a really nice lip balm that my friend Katie suggested to me by the brand Dr. Lip. And then over here we just have some of our like bigger chapsticks, like our balms. We have the EO Eggs. We have another EO's. These are, I'm not sure what brand this is, but these are just like little random lip balms. I haven't even touched that before. And then I don't know what brand this is or where I got this. I think someone might have got it for me for Easter, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cute, so I just throw it in there. Okay, and then this drawer is definitely one of my favorites ever. You guys know how much I love Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, and I think I've created a pretty nice collection so far. I am seriously obsessed with them. I think they're the best, like most comfortable lipsticks I've ever worn, but they're also the most long wearing. I'm obsessed with all of the fun colors. All of the orange caps are from his summer collection last year, I believe, and then these neon ones are from his summer collection this summer. I think these two are from Christmas, I want to say, last year. I also have some of his lip ammunitions. There's one right there, and then all of these are his lip ammunitions as well. We have some of the very controversial Jaclyn Hill lipsticks. I don't actually use these ever because you know why, but the packaging is just too good to get rid of, so those kind of sit there untouched, but they're nice to look at. We have some Pixie Beauty, we have some MAC. All of these right here are my Kylie lipsticks. Like I said, I'm not a fan of her liquid lipsticks, but her bullet formula lipsticks are amazing. These two right here are two of my favorite nudes of all time. This one is in the shade Nova, and then this one is Creme Brulee. I seriously wear these all the time. They're just the best nudes, and yeah, her lipstick formula is definitely better than her liquid lips, in my opinion. So we have those, and then I also have these three that she just released for her new birthday collection. Those are super cute. Back there I also keep my Jeffree Star lip scrubs. So we have all of these. This one is from his most recent summer collection. These ones are really bomb. I'm obsessed with his lip scrubs. Then in here I just have all of my lip liners. I don't have a ton because I don't find myself reaching for lip liners that often, but we have some MAC. We have a lot of the Kylie Jenner ones that came in the lip kits. We have a Jeffree Star. This is the brand The Real Her, and just a couple other ones thrown in there. This right here was a gift that was given to me at Christmas, I think 2 years ago, and it's just a super cute little collection of these mini matte lipsticks. And they're so good. I love them, but I do keep them in this little thing that it came in just so I can easily throw it right there and they have a home. So yeah. This next drawer is my highlighter drawer. All right here, I keep all of my loose highlighters. So of course we have all of our Anastasia ones. These are amazing. We have one of the Kylie loose highlighters. This is in the shade Fiji. And then I have these kind of like separated by shade. A couple of them are all mixed up, so they're kind of just thrown everywhere, but I tried to organize them at least. These ones are all of my like more gold and silver toned highlighters right here. So we have the Nikkie Tutorials Ofra collab. This is amazing. We have a Fenty. We have a Kylie highlighter. We have some ColourPop. Some more Ofra. We have the Balm. The Anastasia Amrezy collab. This is everyone's favorite, I'm pretty sure. And then over here we have more pink and like champagne tones. So we have this big Wet n Wild illuminating palette. This is actually really nice. We have a ColourPop. This is Flexitarian. This is a Super Shock Cheek highlighter, and this is actually bomb as well. You all know that. We have some e.l.f. We have more Kylie. We have this Stila. This is one of their putty highlighters. Remember when they came out and everyone was like so confused by it? And then in the back we just keep my little Jeffree Star highlighters. So we have the Regina George one. We have these Supreme Frost. These are amazing and I'm obsessed with these. And then we also have this Liquid Frost that I received in one of my mystery boxes from Jeffree Star. I have to admit I would not have purchased this on my own. I just wasn't that interested. But once I received it, it's actually stunning. So I want to collect a few more of those. Moving on, this drawer just has all of my blushes. We have my bronzers, all of my powder compacts. And yeah, all of that lives in here. So on the bronzer side, we have this giant Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. This is my favorite. We have a Hoola. We have Bahama Mama by The Balm. We have some Anastasia bronzers. Makeup Revolution, Urban Decay, Beach Bronzer. We have some Bobbi Brown. And my favorite Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the back. This section, all of my blushes. We have my favorite Bare Minerals blush. We have a Sigma. We have Milani. We have some Too Faced. We have a really cute mini The Balm palette. This is called The Balm Springs, and it's just so cute. We have a NARS Orgasm. We have some Anastasia blushes, and in the back I have one Wet n Wild blush. And then right here for our powder compacts, we have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. We have the Charlotte Tilbury. We have some Too Faced, the Too Faced Sweet Peach Powder. We have some MAC, some Kat Von D. We have Pure, more Too Faced, some NYX, and IT powder in the back as well. So this drawer, like the amount of powders that I have in here is really unnecessary, and I definitely don't need this much. But at the same time, it's so necessary. I mean, I feel like I use so much powder when I do anything, so I never want to run out, you know? So all of these are the new Anastasia powders that just released with her Luminous Foundation. We have the Kylie. This is in the shade Soft Pink, which I usually will just do translucent, but this is a really nice highlighting shade, as well as the Fenty Beauty. This is the lavender one. This is really, really pretty for brightening. We have the Jeffree Star. We have the Becca Hydra Mist, really good for dry skin. Some of the Coty Airspun, the Patrick Star and MAC collab. This is literally empty, and I'm so sad. Like, only a little bit comes out because I've gone through so much of it. Then back there I just have the Hourglass Luminous powder. We have some of the RCMA No Color Translucent powder. And then in the back we just have some minis. We have a NYX. We have some Morphe. Okay, so we're almost done. We have 3 more drawers to go. In this one, I just keep my bigger foundations that I can't fit into here. So we just have a mixture of things. We have these Graftobian palettes right here. I originally bought these at IMAX to keep in my kit for my clients when I do like prom makeup and things like that. But when I did use it, I found that I wasn't loving the way that it applied on people when I would do their makeup. So I just kind of keep them in here right now since I don't tend to reach for them for clients as much anymore, but I don't want to get rid of them because they are super expensive. Graftobian is definitely a more expensive brand. This is the Dior Skin Forever foundation. We have some of the NYX Bear With Me, Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation, some IT, some Smashbox, the Tarte Shape Tape foundation, which I do not like. We have the Dior Air Flash, which is really nice, some Kat Von D, some Huda, some Fenty. I also have the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops as well. This skin drawer is definitely a lot more packed than the previous one. And here we have all of our Anastasia Luminous foundations that she just sent out. I love these. I love this formula. We have the Anastasia foundation stick, so her OG foundation's in here. We have some Benefit Hello Happy foundation, some Chanel. We have some L'Oreal Infallibles in here. We have some NYX. In the back, we have some of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. We love that. We have some of the Too Faced Born This Way. And then over here, I just keep my concealers. So we have Kylie Jenner. Our last drawer is all of our setting sprays and our primers. So this is my prep and set drawer. I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this. This is definitely one of the ones that I thought I would like because it's a more hydrating, moisturizing primer, but I just don't find it does that much. Like, I don't find that it's like super hydrating. It's just kind of regular and doesn't do so much for my skin, which is sad because Tatcha is of course expensive. And here I just keep my more like mini primers. So I have this Lancome Blur Stick. This is one of my favorite primers of all time. We have a mini Milk Hydro Grip. We have a mini Milk Sunshine Oil, which I really like, a Smashbox Photo Finish, and then over here is where I keep all of my full size. So we have the e.l.f. Jelly Pop. This is pretty good. We have some Philosophy Blurring Primer. We have the No Problem Blurring Stick. I also have the liquid version of that as well. We have some Smith & Colt, we have Saint Laurent, we have First Aid Beauty, some hangover primer, we have the NYX Honey Dew Me Up, we have the Beauty Blender Opalescence primer, and then just some NYX and a few Stila back there. I also have the Professional as well. So we have the new Jeffree Star Starberry Setting Spray Mist. I really like this. It is definitely like a level up from Morphe's original setting sprays. This one is more hydrating and glowy, but I will say I don't like the smell. I don't really get strawberry from it. It smells kind of like sour to me. I don't know if I'm the only one because everyone else seems to love it, but I don't love the scent, but I do love the formula. And then of course we have all of their OG setting sprays by Morphe. Down here you can see we have a ton of the all-nighter setting sprays. I love that. We have some of the ColourPop Rose Quartz. This is really nice and really glowy. And then some more glowy setting sprays. Of course we have the Tatcha. This is literally gone. I have used every ounce of it, and I'm saving this little bit for a special occasion until I have to buy more. We have some MAC Fix Plus in here. We have the Anastasia Dewy Set. We have Smashbox Photo Finish setting spray. We have the Tarte Stay Spray, and then we have the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. So that's it for the drawers. Okay guys, that is it. I really hope you guys liked this video. It took so long to film. I did have to like cut and clip a lot of parts because it would have been way longer than it already is. So yeah, again, these are like my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. So if you're the same way and you did enjoy this video, please, please, please give it a like, subscribe, maybe even hit the notification button because I do have a lot of things planned for the future. So yeah, don't forget to show some love. Comment down below what drawer was your favorite out of the entire collection. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.